Welcome back to Vibecode Your SaaS. I'm continuing the journey of building our health tracker application on NonBioS. In episode 1, we went from idea to deployed MVP. We built a BMI calculator with history tracking, configured a custom domain, set up SSL, and got everything live at NonBioS Health Tracker.xyz. But here's the thing. Right now, all of our code exists in just one place, on the NonBioS virtual machine. We have no backups, no version history, and no way to collaborate or roll back changes. That's not sustainable for any real project. So in this episode, we're addressing that. We're going to cover 2 essential parts of professional development workflow. First, I'll walk you through the NonBioS file browser interface, how to navigate your virtual machine, understand the folder structure, and download your code for local backups. Then, we'll set up proper version control with Git and GitHub. We'll initialize a repository, commit our existing code, and push it to GitHub so we have a complete backup and version history. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is get access to our application files. NonBioS provides a web-based file browser that lets you navigate your virtual machine through your browser. Let me head over to Settings and click on the File Browser tab. This shows the access URL, username and password. I'll open the URL and log in. By default, it drops us into the home directory at /home/nonbios. This is actually where our code lives during development. You can see the Health Tracker folder right here, along with some other files. Let me click into Health Tracker. Perfect. Here are all 5 files from our application. If I click on index.php, you can see the file browser lets you view and even edit code directly in the browser, with syntax highlighting. Now let me show you something important. Let me navigate to a different location. I'll go to /var/www/html. This is the Apache web root. This is where the web server actually serves files from. And you can see there's a health tracker folder here too. When we deploy on NonBioS, it copies our code from /home/nonbios to /var/www/html so Apache can serve it. Back to our home directory. Let's talk about downloading files. If I select the Health Tracker folder and click Download, it gives us format options. I'll choose Zip. Now, I have a local backup of the entire application. This works, but it's manual. You have to remember to download after every change. Let me quickly show you the /etc/apache2/sites-enable directory. This is where Apache virtual host configurations live. You can see our domain configuration files here, including the SSL configuration, Let's Encrypt created. So that's the file browser. Complete access to your system through the browser. You can navigate any view files, edit them, and download for backup. But manual backups aren't ideal for real development. That's where part 2 comes in. We'll set up proper version control with Git and GitHub, so we have automated history tracking of every change. I'm going to use NonBioS to help with this process. Let me ask it to check in the Health Tracker application to GitHub. Quick tip here. When checking code into GitHub, I recommend creating a separate chat specifically for that task. Keep your main NonBioS chat focused on developing the application and use a dedicated chat for handling GitHub operations. Here's why this works well. Even though you're using different chats, they're all running on the same virtual machine. So any chat can access and work with the same file system. This way, your development chat stays clean and focused on building features, while your GitHub chat handles all the version control workflow. Now it's asking how I want to proceed. Do I have an existing GitHub repository, or should it create one using a personal access token? Let me head over to GitHub settings. I'll go to Developer Settings, then Personal Access Tokens. And click on Tokens, Classic. I'll generate a new token. Let me give it a name, Health Tracker First Commit, and set the expiration to 7 days. For permissions, I need to select Repo, which gives full control of private repositories. I'll scroll down and click Generate Token. Here's the important part. GitHub shows the token only once. I need to copy it now, because I won't be able to see it again. Got it. Now, I'll paste this token into the chat and tell it to create a repository and push the code there. NonBioS is now using the token to create the repository via the GitHub API. Perfect. The Health Tracker application has been successfully checked into GitHub. Let me open the repository to verify. And there it is, the Health Tracker v1 repository on GitHub. All 7 files are here. The initial commit message is Health Tracker application. So now we have complete version control. And that wraps up episode 2. We've covered a lot of ground today. We explored the NonBioS file browser, learned how to navigate the system and download our code, and most importantly, we set up proper version control with Git and GitHub.